Excuse me, I'm sorry to bother you, but I'm looking for statues of nymphs about this big. Have you seen or heard anything about them?
Nymphs?
Yes, nymphs. The bottom half is like a fish, and the upper half is like a girl. Have you seen any?
Sorry, I'm not really sure I know what you're talking about. What happened with the statues?
3 nymph statues were stolen from Yukum's temples. We got one back, but we're still looking for the other 2. I'm asking around, hoping to track them down. My name is Marina. If you learn anything at all about them, would you please let me know?
Would you be my bodyguard for a little while? See, some guys are after me. Thanks. The name's Louie. I'm going to the Temple of Yukum over in Melvere. Follow me. So, have you decided how much it's worth to you?
No, we have not. Would you be kind enough to return tomorrow?
If you haven't made up your minds by tomorrow, I'm taking other offers. Let's crash at the inn for the night, huh?
Easy.
Ooh, I knew hiring you was a good idea. Monsters like that are always lurking around port towns waiting to pounce. Okay, let's get back to the temple.
We have reluctantly decided to meet your demands, my child.
Oh yeah? That's good news for me. Sell it and make a bundle!
Why wouldn't he just drop it?
Was that one of the statues you're looking for?
Yes. Now 2 have been returned. Still, it's so sad.
I know. I wonder why some people want money so bad. What were those monsters? You don't know them, do you?
We are all servants of Yukum, god of the sea. The theft of the statues made him very angry. I must find the other statue and make sure nothing like this ever happens again. Another temple of Yukum is located in South Estamir. I'll try there.
I'm afraid we have seen no one with a nymph statue.
That's strange. I was sure they would come here.
Maybe they figure the sea god will attack them if they go by boat. That means they probably still haven't left North Estamere.
A nervous man holding a large package. Yeah, he was here, talking to that deadbeat Darby. You just missed them. They left a few minutes ago.
They were asking if there's a way to South Estamere other than by boat.
Darby's a lowlife. He's probably robbed the other guy blind and left him to rot by now.
This way! Yeah! This way! This way! Yeah! This way! This way!
All right, fun's over. Cough it up. Don't get yourself so worked up. I ain't gonna kill ya.
Quickly!
Yeah!
You mean both my brothers?
Yes, that's right. And you'll be next.
All right. You made your point. I'll give it back. I'm going to North Point to throw it back into the sea myself.
That's a good idea. Then Yukum's wrath should be sated. I'll go with you. Our brothers are really dead? Just like that?
And it's all because we got so greedy. We'd have been better off just leaving things the way they were.
Well, time to return the statue to Yukum.
Mommy!
Mom!
You found one! Let me have it, or we'll be as rich as royalty! Oh!
Oh, Mom.
Why did you? My work here is done, and now I can return to the sea. I hope we meet again.
Do you want to dismiss someone from your group? I can do the job if you prefer not to say it yourself. I know many tales. Would you like to hear one? Ages ago, Yukum, the god of the sea, had 3 daughters. They dreamt that someday they would crawl up from the sea and visit the land. Yukum grudgingly granted their wish and allowed his beloved daughters to visit the dry realm above. He bade them return to the sea ere the sun set, and his 3 daughters so promised. Everything was new on the land, and before they knew it, dusk was upon them. They fulfilled their promise and returned to the sea, but the next day they pleaded to go again. And so each day the 3 daughters ventured above, and before nightfall went back to the safety of the sea without fail. They spent many days exploring this new world without incident, but on the 10th day, they came upon 3 brothers fishing. The fishermen became friends with the daughters, and they enjoyed each other's company. Suddenly, one of the daughters looked back, and to her horror, she saw the sun dipping beneath the horizon. So the 3 daughters departed in great haste. But they were too late. As soon as the last light of the sun melted away, their legs returned to their true shapes. The brothers were not far behind, and to their surprise, they saw the daughters with great tail fins flowing. The daughters, overcome with shame, cried out to Yukam, "Oh, Father, please turn us into stone." Yukam heard the plea of his beloved daughters and granted their wish. All 3 of them were suddenly transformed into tiny statues. The brothers picked up the statues and cried out in anguish. In their sorrow, they returned the statues to Yukam's realm beneath the sea. Afterwards, the brothers were blessed with full nets, and they lived the rest of their lives in happiness. Here in North Point, they say that when an object is caught in your nets, you should return it to the sea and pray to Yukam for a good catch.